On a still night under darkness, men fastened their boots. Their head torches flickered, their tobacco smoke rose. With the cogs and wheels whirring, they were lowered below as they whistled the Esperanza. In the hot dusty air their picks and drills flew. With the passing of hours the specks of gold grew, till a deafening roar shook the hill with a blow and snuffed out their Esperanza. As the dust fell and settled, the silence gave way to the miners who lay there untouched and unscathed. But where the rubble had fallen, it blocked their retreat. Their hopes were now with San Lorenzo. Up above, shrill alarm bells greeted the dawn. From their posts men scattered, their radios drawn. From the mine the news travelled to the families at home, to the nation and echoed beyond. Before long the rescue was planned and in place. There were drillers from Texas brought to join the race, but with 600 metres of solid rock in their way, their faces were grim but determined. From the length of the country and the hills they soon came. On the sands families gathered to wait and pray for their men. They pitched up their tents there in the hot stinging sun, and they named the camp Esperanza. For the 9 weeks that they waited, nerves and tempers were frayed. But a school for the children and shrines for the miners were made. There were feuds, there was marriage, and a baby was born, all under Camp Esperanza. The men crouched below in the heat and the dark, surviving on rations lowered down the mine shaft. They appointed a doctor and a cook from their ranks, and swore that they'd struggle through together. After 6 days of drilling, they finally struck through to the cavern where the miners' joy greeted the view. The tunnel was carved and the line was cast down to where the dust and the tears now ran together. The weak were the first on the journey above, entombed and twisting from the pull and the shove. They rose from the earth on a woven line of steel to the strains of the band's Esperanza. One by one each miner emerged into the sun. To the 33 families who stood to welcome their men, amidst the sand and the rubble the crowds gathered and cheered, and sang for their newly knighted heroes. A mother held her son in a careful embrace. A young girl looked on the warm sun framing her face. As he lifted her up, she whispered, "Daddy, promise me your days underground are done." On the San Jose mine, the sun shone, the wind blew in the way that it had since 1892. Still in danger, men toil, traded for gold. Still harsh winds there scatter the topsoil. On a still night under darkness, men fastened their boots. Their head torches flickered, their tobacco smoke rose. With the cogs and wheels whirring, they were lowered below as they whistled the Esperanza.